What's up, fight fans? Thank you as always for passing by the channel. Much appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. I'm inside today. I'm inside. It's pouring down outside, and I still wanted to film badly today, so I thought, you know what, let's bring it inside so you can see where I stay. Can you even see where I stay? I'm not sure, but fingers crossed you can see something anyway in the background. All right, Canelo Rocky Fielding this weekend, and it's going to be a crazy December. I can't remember ever a December so packed. I can't remember it. December's normally the time when fight promoters don't like to put fights on, obviously because of Christmas coming up, and they're like, you know, people are not going to want to spend their money, or there are going to be other things going on. This December has been crazy. I mean, think we had Wilder versus Fury, which was still a fantastic fight, probably one of the biggest fights of 2018. Lomachenko came back. Coming up, obviously, Rocky Fielding versus Canelo. We've got Josh Warrington versus Frampton. We've got Dillian White versus Derek Chisora. I mean, it's been a good December, right? All right, let's talk briefly about Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. Look, when this fight was first announced, some people weren't too happy about it. I was okay with it. I have to admit, I was okay with it. I'm happy for Rocky Fielding. I'm happy for anyone that gets the chance to live out their dreams, right? I know some people were saying it's a crazy matchup. Don't think it's that crazy. But I'm happy for anyone that gets the chance to live out their dreams. He fights at Madison Square Garden. He fights one of the pound-for-pounders in the world right now, an icon of the sport. He might earn somewhere near 7 figures. I mean, you can't be too upset about someone that ticks all those boxes. And I don't think he's going to get beaten up, right? I mean, look, I expect him to lose. I have to be honest with you. But I don't expect him to get beaten up to the point where he doesn't fight again. I don't expect that to happen. So I'm happy for Rocky Fielding. It's a great opportunity. He can earn some great money, not just because of the purse, but all the sponsorships that are coming in. If, like me, you follow him on social media, you'll see that he's been going everywhere getting up sponsor deals. I mean, literally, he's been to Mercedes, talking about new car this, new car that. So congratulations to Rocky Fielding for the opportunity. For Canelo, you have to appreciate the turnaround, right? I mean, this guy had a grueling match, and I say grueling with a capital G, against GGG. I'm not joking. I thought he was going to be out until the new year. He fights again 3 months later. It possibly is because he only had one fight in 2018 because of that issue with clenbuterol. So maybe it's just a case of, look, I need to be active. I want to fight again. And, you know, well done to him to say, you know what, let's go up a weight class. Let's try and see what 168 is about. He isn't fighting one of the recognized champions, but in Rocky Fielding, he's still fighting a guy that has a regular belt. And look, for me, I'm just happy to see one of the greats of this era fight again. I'm tired of fighters thinking they can fight once every 6 or 7 months. So for a guy like Canelo to fight again in December after having that fight with GGG in September, I mean, you've got to applaud it. You honestly have to applaud it. I don't know if you guys know how I film my videos. I literally just sit down, think of a subject, and just start talking. There is no papers in front of me. I don't do much research. I just literally, honestly, just sit down and think. And I think, you know what, let's just record a video. I was thinking about this Canelo video for a couple of days. I was going to do a little breakdown and talk about how Canelo wins and how Rocky Fielding could cause problems because of the height and size advantage. But I was just thinking about Canelo, and I think Canelo right now, where he is now decided it's time to start chasing greatness. I honestly believe that Canelo has ticked every box he would have wanted to tick, right? Coming up, he would have wanted to earn decent money. He would have wanted to be a world champion. He's now a double world champion, 2 different weight classes, and he's now the richest boxer in the world right now. He's ticked all those boxes. Now it's a case of, I want to chase greatness. And he's only 28. He's only 28, and I think that's his mentality now. And I genuinely believe he's going to go for a legit belt at 168. I really do. I don't think this is just a case of, okay, let's just make 168 because it's easy to make, and then we'll go back down to 160. I think he's almost picked Rocky Fielding as a measuring stick, right? Rocky Fielding is probably one of the biggest 168 pounders out there. Rocky Fielding, Callum Smith, and Ramirez are massive 168s. And I think he wants to get in there with a guy that is genuinely bigger than him to see how comfortable, how uncomfortable fighting at 168 is. And if he's comfortable fighting at 168, I think he might stay there. I think he might stay there to chase the belt. And then you're looking at a guy in Canelo that would have won belts at 154, 160, and potentially 168. And hence why I talk about he's chasing greatness now. I really do believe that he said, you know what? I've done what I needed to do. Now I want to put my name in not just Mexican folklore, but in boxing folklore. And you look at who he's fought already, and he's already close to doing that. Some people might look at the record and say, okay, he didn't fight that person at that time. I get all that. I do that a lot. But nonetheless, that resume of Canelo's is thick. It's thick. And only Pacquiao fighting now has a better resume. Only Pacquiao. No one else, I think, even comes close to Canelo's resume at only 28 years of age. It's a phenomenal resume in terms of who he's fought. And it's only going to get thicker, right? I think he's going to add some more names to it before he's done. He's 28 years old, people. He's had 50 fights, and he's done it the hard way. That's the thing that stands out with Canelo. Yes, I've got my issue with the Clenbuterol thing, but I still have to give him respect. He's done it the hard way. This is a guy that turned pro at, what, 15, 16. This is a guy that didn't earn six figures. I was reading about this until I think it was his 31st fight against Miguel Cotto's brother. His first fight, I think, in the States is when he first earned six figures. It took him 30 fights to do that. And you've got these boxers now that maybe get a record of something like, I don't know, 15-0 and 10 knockouts and think somehow they deserve millions. It took Canelo ages to get there. It took Pacquiao ages to get there. It even took Mayweather. Mayweather's first big check was against Arturo Gatti. Took him ages to get there. I think we all look at him now as the face of Golden Boy, the guy that gets gimme scorecards. And look, I agree with some of that shit. Nonetheless, he's put the work in. And coming up through Mexico and some of those small hall shows, he's put the work in, trust me. Rocky Fielding won't be no gimme either. I've been following him. He's had a great training camp. He's had some good sparring. He's only lost once, and that was to Callum Smith. He's the WBA regular champion for what that's worth. But Canelo looks frightening at 168. He looks strong. He looks big. He looks determined. But as I said, for Canelo, this isn't about world titles anymore or money. This is now about chasing greatness. And if he beats Rocky Fielding, which I think he will, he might just stay at 168, which I don't think is a deep division right now. And he might chase a legit title there. And then where are we going to rank him? A guy that won at 154, a guy that beat the man at 160, and then a guy that won a title at 168. I mean, he's going to have to start being in a conversation for something. I'm not trying to say a great, but he's going to have to be in a conversation for something. This is a guy that's had 50 fights and only lost to Floyd Mayweather. And that was a peak Floyd Mayweather. That Floyd Mayweather performance, I think, was one of Floyd's top 5 best performances. It was that good. So there's no shame in losing to that Floyd Mayweather. But I think Canelo's doing amazing things. Good luck to Rocky Fielding. Hopefully he makes it interesting. But I expect Canelo just to do what Canelo does and just to chop away. And I expect him to end it with a body shot, a crushing body shot. But nonetheless, it's a fight I'm looking forward to. It's his first fight in DAZN. And I think DAZN will be crossing their fingers that Rocky Fielding doesn't cause an upset.